both teams making substitutions here.
Jazz substitution.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And it's Butler off the drive. The shot's good.
Jared Butler.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Carter on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ibaka. And Whiteside with a block.
Jazz ball.
And here's Butler with the drive. Pascal from outside. It's hauled in by Hill. From deep. First shot won't go. So it's Utah now. Trailing by 2. Left side, Bogdanovic. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. And the Bucks with the possession here. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Whiteside.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
He nails it, and we're tied.
Assist goes to.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Now Hill. Here's Covington. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tie game in Milwaukee. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
All right, Hookers coming out of the court.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's O'Neal, and that one is stuffed right through.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's Allen. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes the 2 points, moves on.
D'Angelo Russell.
And he comes up with a bucket. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA news?
Well, P.A., you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, my goal stays the same. Get better, day by day, step by step. As long as that's what we're all focused on, why not play for the Bucks 25 years? There is no reason for me to move.
Well, he certainly found a home, Allie. Good stuff there. Outside, Hill. 4 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot won't fall. So Utah will take it the other way. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Both teams will make substitutions. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Carter. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clarkson with the ball. Stolen by Carter. Back to Connaughton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Ibaka. It's stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Russell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
His first personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. To the wing, right side. Pascal from outside.
Eric Pascal.
And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. On the attack, Carter. Here's Connaughton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Connaughton's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
The Bucks trail. On the wing, Holiday. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. Holiday's got 9.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Here's Pascal. The shot, no good. Good D by Covington. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Carter. Outside Holiday. Out to Covington. From downtown. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Clarkson outside. Here's Butler. An easy 2 on the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Jazz. They lead by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Utah leading. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Back to Russell. Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, George with a steal. It's 2-on-1. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Bojan
foul.
Bogdanovich picks one up.
First team foul.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to George. Here's Connaughton. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 5-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his first personal
And a huge
foul.
sigh of relief for Buck fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And you know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
D'Angelo Russell.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Azubuike. Six on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And no good. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Allen. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Azubuike. 2 points. That one goes. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
They're really working the paint now.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Third team foul. Coming out of the floor.
1:14 left in the third. Pass to Carter. There's the three. The rebound by Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Shoots from the baseline. Paschall can't hit. And here's Carter. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And that one good.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Outside Butler. From deep. And again, it's Utah with a three.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Utah, Jared Butler.
Good on the second one. The Bucks trail. George outside. Over Bogdanovich. That's short off the rim. Butler on the wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Assistant.
Butler's got 10 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And he drops the first.
Paul George is a guy who has experienced tremendous individual success. But what I love about him is you get the sense he feels he's got a lot to prove. He wants to win as many championships as possible to burnish that legacy.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to the... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Outside Holiday. Pass to Covington. Jacks up a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Right now, Robert Covington in the catch and shoot has so much confidence.
Now here's Gobert. He's covered by Holiday. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington.
His first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Jazz making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
On defense, the Bucks. Kicks it out to Paschall. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Back to Connaughton. Outside Holiday. It's George on the wing. 5 on the clock. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That'll be on Eric Paschall. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys. Just as much in this half as the first.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Oh, George with a steal. Portis with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. George outside. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Allen. Driving inside. Just 4 to shoot. Connaughton can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Holiday with the ball. Russell covering. Antetokounmpo for 3. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Mitchell with the ball. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Holiday. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And Gobert with a block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Bojan Bogdanovich at the line for 2.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Milwaukee timeout.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
The Bucks making a switch here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
Here's Mitchell. No good on the shot. And George with some nice D. Down low. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal
I
foul.
love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And it's Russell on the drive. Outside Bogdanovich. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Allen. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Outside Bogdanovich. .102 left to the game. Clock at 6. Pass to Russell. This one for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Hill with it. Russell covering. Outside, Hill. Shakes him. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And Utah has possession. 2-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Who can forget the 57 points first round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
.4 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Holiday. Here's Ibaka. Pass to Connaughton. To tie it up. Misses the three. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, clock's the big factor.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA, a defensive force everywhere on the floor. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
So we see the Jazz get the win here.
I'm chill, tour in the mill, show what the restaurant on top of the bill, top of the morning, getting while I top all these top tier rappers off the top of my hill like. Welcome to the show. Ain't a thing changed, I know. We about to turn this to a on stage, I know. Good luck to anyone who getting here late, I know. We getting wild in your city, welcome to the show. So where my fans at? Call my label like where my plans at. 2 years off and I still got signed. Haters looking so pale, man, where your tan at? Even though my exes can't be mad at the fact they can find a thing Martian's bad at. Saying that any attention is good, but why the hell my going around on Snapchat? I signed to a label, so I must be rich now. My friends all assume that I get all the chicks now. I won't say much, but I got $6 from the guy in the front row getting these. The industry's changed, I don't think I'm a fit now till I rap about get my Adidas kit out. Someone tell me. Sit them on the kid in the back row, putting the hits and I'm chill. Fans more ill than a 12 day, and I called me a deal. Feeling my vibe, what you caught in your feels. Now I'm morphing like Morpheus gave me a. I said I'm chill, tour in the mill, show what the restaurant on top of the bill. Top of the morning, getting on the top of these top tier rappers off the top of my hill like. I know, man. Hey, yo, where the tourist squad at? Welcome to the show. Ain't a thing changed, I know. We about to turn this to a on stage, I know. Good luck to anyone who getting here late, I know. We getting wild in your city, welcome to the show. I know. Ain't changed. Once again, my name is Marshall.
thought it was the last supper.